16.
Talk about these opportunities having to go. Case in point again for Gian van Veen. He stays there for double 18. For the breaker throw, and that's absolutely magnificent. David Cameron missed double 16.
Through with that extension.
Gian require 112.
Sort of explosion of the hand. You see there's the fingers sort of flicked off to the side. It's a double attempt. It's not one that he would have gone for. He was throwing a nice big high one to stay out the way of the treble. Didn't want to.
For this finish.
48. Gian, you require 170.
The treble 16 means you can get it dart at tops. You get 2 goes at it. There's only one way you can go for the fish, and this would be a moment of inspiration for Gian van Veen, because in a leg he's looked completely out. Take this final game of the day to a final leg, and he decides to go for the ball and bit the ball. A fantastic 167 for Gian van Veen, and we go all the way to the deciding leg in our final game of Group A. 6 darts for a debut victory. He may only need 3 of them. He may only need 1 dart to finish this off.
120.
Gian cannot win from here. There's no master out in the Super Series. After being one on the double.
140.
He's set up after 12.
20.
The deciding leg, you set a double up after 12. Doesn't get too much better than that.
15.
But you've got to take the opportunity. 40. And Cameron doesn't, and Van Veen returns to tops.
Game
to take the win for free. Leaves himself on top. Gian van Veen, 62 for victory number 2 of his day. 2 darts at double 16 to put himself onto 4 points. And it's victory again for Van Veen, who gets the better of Gary Stone.
32. Game shot on the match. Gian van Veen.
Gian was under.
He has to take the 80 out though. Gonna get 1 dart. And it's gonna be at tops.
60. Gian require 40.
Well, from nowhere, it's just hung in there. That's all you're gonna do. You don't need to look at 4-0s. You don't need to bully your opponent all the way through. Just take the opportunities when they arise, and that's what Gian has done.
Gian van Veen.
And 85 finish might be the bull himself.
60.
It was a dart at the bull. And Graham Usher might be ending the day on 5 from 5 defeats, while Gian could end the day on 5 from 5 victories.
Usher cannot look. His head sinks to the floor. Because maybe he felt that was inevitable. Gian van Veen completes 5 victories from 5, and it's yet another victory here.
135. Gian, you require 101.
With an average of around 93. Double 16 for the match for Gian van Veen. The seal victory in style. And it is 6 from 6 for Gian van Veen. He is on a dozen points at the earliest possible opportunity.
Gian is doing
125.
Well. After double after just 12.
$28. Gian, you require 32.
Double 8.
Game shot on the third.
2-1.
Gian van Veen.
And Gian van Veen with a 14 dart. That's back-to-back 14s. And the pattern of this game so far is it's being absolutely dominated leg after leg by the player throwing first. It seems that the player throwing second in legs are just having off legs.
108. 80.
against the throw.
And that pattern of people playing well on their throw looks like it's going to continue as David Cameron hits his first 180 of the
140.
match. The third in the game overall. Two for Gian. We've seen a lot of 180s as he's getting ready for his game. His
Shots,
game where he'll
and
get the
match.
opportunity to get to
Gian
14
Van
points.
Veen.
Just like Gian Van Veen has hit 14 points now and is just 2 points behind the table topper David Cameron.
Gian, you
He'll be very
require
favourable of.
32.
Double 16
Game,
for
shots, and the
GVV
match.
for a
Gian
4-0
Van Veen.
victory against David Cameron.
A
Gian, you
little bit too
require
hard against him
88.
because people don't seem to play their best against him, which is credit to him and the work that he has done away from here to
Game,
earn that
shots,
respect.
and the match.
And one
Gian
thing he's
Van
got there is
Veen.
a 4-0 victory. Going to get 2 more
Game,
and
shots,
gets it
and
wrapped
the
up.
match.
With
Gian
the
Van
last
Veen.
start in hand, he resisted the fight back from Josh Payne.
Ball, Graham. Nah, too conventional. Double 16.
34.
Maybe you should have gone for the ball.
Gian, you require 52.
So then 52 to see it through for Gian Van Veen.
Game,
And in
shots,
Group A,
and the
he
match.
has
Gian
been
Van
the man.
Veen.
Van Veen is the
14.
to win the opening match of Group 1 and put himself in a very good position. Tops.
94.
Nothing Graham Usher can do here from 194. Cross his fingers and hope.
When in church, maybe he'll get his
94.
Bible out and pray.
Gian, you require 20.
For 10 to wrap it up 4-3 after trailing 3-2, and he
Game, shot,
finds
and the
it,
match.
finishes off
Gian
the
Van
match,
Veen.
winning back-to-back legs in a combined total of 29 darts, finishes with an average of 82 points.
Gian, you require
And confirming his
124.
place in the semi-finals.
Game,
What a way to
shot,
do
the
it.
third leg.
A 1-2-4
Gian Van
from
Veen.
Gian Van Veen has just confirmed his place through.
105.
14, but that
Gian, you
was the
require
right shot.
120.
Ginas took a big finish out in this game. It was the 1-2-4. It was the shot that qualified him through. There's a
Game, shot, and the
120
match.
that sees him
Gian Van
win the match
Veen.
against Paul Hogan. A disappointing night for Paul Hogan, who just hasn't turned up and hasn't produced like he has the last couple of nights. And we